car, I need you to go away. I'm keeping up with cars. This is mad.
This is the Engwe X24 with a 1000 watt motor and a massive 1.4 kilowatt hour battery, giving the bike a 100 kilometer range in pure electric mode. It's taken its place at the top of Engwe's range. As you watch this video, it will only just have been released. In this video, we'll ride it for the first time and I'll share my initial thoughts ahead of the full review coming soon. First ever, I'm in sport mode. I want to see what it feels like when I go. You ready? Oh, power meter, 1,400 watt, what the? Oh, 1,500 watt. Oh wow, I should have really checked if someone was coming there, shouldn't I? So this is the Engwe X24, brand new, released August 2023, with a few other bikes. We've got the X20, which is basically a 20-inch version of this, a little less powerful, and an X26, which I think is the new version of their old X26. So I've got the X24, and it's got 8-gear system instead of the usual 7. The X24 seems to use a lot of upgraded parts, from the hydraulic disc brakes, the 1000 watt motor with a 1200 watt peak, to the 8-speed gears. I do hope mine just mistakenly had a Tawny derailleur. Hopefully it should be Altus. Having said that, the gears work really well. Of course, this bike also has a passenger saddle, so I shall be testing that out too, or at least getting someone else to. I'm getting 28 at the moment. 28.9. It seemed to cut out then. Oh, it's done this thing. It's got sport mode, but it can only be used for a certain amount of time. So I'm in normal right now. And the power meter is still reading 1,320 watts. We're going 25, throttle only, 26.4. So still pretty fast. Let's see if you can keep up with that. And there's plenty of gears, like I can push this. I'm not pushing it that hard, but we're going 28 now. So this is my first impressions. And it feels good. It's got like triple suspension. It's really comfortable. The front suspension is adjustable. We got compression and preload. It's got 2 batteries. It's got a 19.2 amp hour battery in the saddle, and it's got a 10 amp hour battery in the body of the bike. Now that adds up to 29.2 amp hours. I'm going to go very slowly up here, don't tell me off. Okay, then slowly back down. Yeah, 29.2 amp hours, which adds up to, well, multiplies to 1.4 kilowatt hours, 1,400 kilowatt hours. And Engwe reckons this has got a range of 100 kilometers in electric mode, which I believe is what they think it is when you're just using the throttle. Sometimes they say moped mode, which I think is what they mean with pedaling. So this is electric mode. So 100 kilometers, we want to put that to the test. But so far it feels good. There's been a few improvements over the original X26, which has been around for a while. One thing is that you don't have to unplug one battery and plug it into the other when one battery runs out. You just keep the saddle battery plugged in all the time, and when you need it you can turn it on. And currently it's not turned on. I'm running on the main battery. Now I think the one thing that people won't like about this is the fact that there's a rule with sport mode. It's something like you can only use it for 10 minutes. but I haven't used it for 10 minutes, so I'm going to pull over for a sec, see if I can turn it on again. So I've got 92% battery on the one. There's a little switch down here, so you can see that down there. So I'm going to turn that on. So it's gone green now, and the battery now it says 93, 94. It's going up. Change the power mode. I've got eco mode, normal, so it won't let me go into sport mode. The computer is the same as the nice colour screen seen on the Engine Pro. Unlike many colour screens, this one is very visible in direct sunlight. The X24 comes with automatic lights, so if you want to change that to manual and change many other settings, you can do that directly from the computer. You can also switch from eco, normal and sport mode by holding down the I button in the middle of the keypad. Let's see what eco mode's like. I mean, it still says a power reading of 1,400 watts. I don't know how accurate that is. 19, 20, 22, and this is pretty flat. This is 23, 24. This is eco mode, and it's kind of stopping at around 24.5. So let's push it into normal. So now it's in normal. I think I'll turn the lights on. Now it's going 27, 27.7. So that little bit blast at the start, that was sport mode. It'll be interesting to see if that ever comes back. Now the gear set on this is actually Tawny, which is Shimano's lowest gear set, but weirdly it's 8 gears, and the shifters are the Altus style. So I'm not sure, because I got mine a bit early, so I'm not sure if maybe everyone else is going to get Altus gears. I might have to check that. The 3 bikes, the X24, X20, X26, they're all very similar, and they're all folding e-bikes, and they all look kind of beastly. They've all got 4-inch fat tyres, and they all seem pretty impressive. I'll be interested to see that. So I'm going 28 now. Let's go and push it. 29.6. Whoa. Just hit 30 miles an hour. Right. Oh, that feels good. Right, I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna really slowly go on the curb. Quite tired now. Really slowly come down and carry on. So battery's 100%. I'd expect it to be honest. This is nice. It's got that massive suspension, and although I haven't tried it on bumps yet, and I will, it does feel like it's going to soak up quite a lot. And obviously there's 2 rear suspension parts, and it does feel very comfortable. I'm glad the suspension has the compression dial. Using this you can pretty much lock the suspension out, or you can go kind of halfway in between, something you can't do with a simple suspension lock. And it's really handy if you're riding on smooth roads and don't want the front to be bobbing up and down as you ride. Am I allowed to go in sport mode yet? Still not in sport mode. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Turn it on again. Oh, I'm in sport mode again. I'm in sport mode again. And you know what? I'm going to save sport mode. I'm going to go around the corner. Let's just check you can actually go back into it. Yeah, you can. So I'm going to eco mode around the corner, and then when I'm going to get to the big stretch, go back into sport mode, see what kind of speed we get. And then we're going to finish this initial test, and then we'll be back for the full review, where, as you know, you'll find out what's wrong with the bike, but what's right with the bike. And so far, I know some people don't like it when they watch a YouTube video and it's just a guy going, oh, it's all good, it's all good. But so far, the first impressions are that it is so good. You know what, eco Eco mode feels good. Okay, I'm gonna go around here, shove it into normal. Sport mode, right, okay, come on, come on. How fast can we get now? 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's slow down for the car. Car, I need you to go away. I'm keeping up with cars. This is mad. Right, well basically, without me trying very hard, sport mode's hitting 30. Oh, they're still here. Right, I'm gonna slowly, really slowly up the curb. Really slowly up the curb. Very slowly, still in sport mode. That car's not coming, no car's there. Right, let's go. I'll tell you what, having the 8th gear helps so much, because without little effort, without very much effort from me, I can give it a helping hand. It's going to help the battery, so it's going to last longer and go faster. $31. Woo! When I do the full review, I am going to do a proper standing up position pedal speed test. We'll be taking it up Sandy Lane to see if we can get anywhere near the cyber bike for the hill climb test. But so far, I'm very impressed. So tune into that soon.
The full review of this bike should be here in a few videos time, but if you just can't wait to get the X24 and you enjoyed this video, there are affiliate links to the bike in the description. If you use them, it doesn't cost you anything extra, it just helps the channel a lot. At the time of editing this video, I didn't know the exact price of the bikes, but as soon as I do know, I'll put them in the pinned comments. What do you think of the new X range? Which one would you get? Let us know in the comments below.
Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like your e-bike content and your Engwe bikes, of which I have many and I've tested many, don't forget to subscribe. It's absolutely free and you can unsubscribe whenever you want. Thanks for watching. Until next time, ride safe.